What's up, guys? Joe here from Subtle Art Soap. Hope you're all doing well. If you're new to our channel, welcome. Check out the videos. If you like what you see, please give it a like and consider subscribing. If you're already a subscriber, welcome back. As always, we really appreciate your continued support. So today we're going to be shaving with our Bay Rum, our original Bay Rum. I haven't used this one in a while. Ever since I made the citrus Bay Rum, this one's kind of gotten pushed to the corner a little bit. I get asked a lot, which one do I prefer? Do I prefer this original Bay Rum or the citrus Bay Rum? And they're so drastically different. It's hard to make that choice. This one is a lot sweeter. This original Bay Rum is a lot sweeter than our citrus Bay Rum. Citrus Bay Rum has more of that spicy West Indian Bay punch with the citrus in the background, but it is a much spicier Bay Rum. So I guess, kind of all depends on, what's my Bay Rum mood? Do I want the sweeter Bay Rum or do I want the spicy Bay Rum? But today we're going with the sweeter one, the original. We also have the matching splash. The razor that we're going to be going with is Fine Accoutrements DE5, and I have an Astra SP blade in here. The bowl, keep rocking with the Fine Accoutrements. Fine Accoutrements bowl, we're going with the red one today. And then we're also going with the Fine Accoutrements brush, the red and white brush. So I'm going to wet my face real quick, put a little pre-shave soap on, and then we'll get rocking and rolling. Got a lot of things to talk about. Alrighty, let's get rolling here. Get this lather built. All right. So like I just said, we have got a lot of things to talk about. We got a lot of things going on. We just had I mentioned this real quick in a little the cutting video I did last night, and how we had the Greek festival a couple weekends ago, and we got wiped out on a lot of stuff. We had, based on previous years' Greek festival, we brought our inventory based on that, and it ended up not being enough. We had to bring more, and we ended up selling out of a lot of stuff. No, not just bath soaps, shave soaps, aftershaves, water here, shave gear. The number of wet shavers that I spoke to, it really kind of blew my mind, because I know there's a lot of wet shavers in this area, but I think they were just as surprised as I was. They were just as surprised to see that there was a company that was actually selling wet shaving gear. Now, a lot of people know about our soap from the farmer's market, but we can't bring the hardware to the farmer's market unless, of course, we make it. And obviously, I don't make razors or razor handles or brushes or anything like that. So the only thing they ever see is the soap. But then they see us at the Greek festival, and they find out that we sell wet shaving gear. So that was really cool. And a lot of people stopped by our booth that were curious about wet shaving. That's what they would say. They said, I've always been curious about this. So, we have a conversation, and then, they decide they want to try it. So I set them up with, starter gear, like a Rockwell 2C, a Rockwell brush, a bowl if they want it. Tell them they don't actually absolutely have to have it, but if they want it, there's a bowl. And there was a lot of people like that, a lot of people that were curious about wet shaving and wanted to give it a try. So that's really cool. And then if there were some repeat customers that weekend, we had people buy our shave soap and then come back and tell me that, oh, I used your shave soap this morning, it was great. And they come back and they bought a couple of more. So, and that was really fun. So it's nice to, it's really cool to be able to build up that local customer base because now they know we're here. So if you see a lot of the stuff on our website that's out of stock or says limited stock, I am working to get stuff back up. I am working to get more hardware. I do have an order in for more Rockwell razors and Merkur razors. A lot of those went down to, 1 and 2 left. Hensons. There was a lot of people interested in the Hensons that were experienced wet shavers. Experienced wet shavers that were interested in the Hensons. And I think it was very cool for them to actually be able to see it, not just see it online or read about it, to actually see it and get a better idea for it. So I sold quite a few of those. I got to put in another order for Hensons too. But we're working to get things back up. And hopefully it won't be too long. The hardware usually ships pretty quick. Some shaving cream right on my nose. Shaving soap. So that shouldn't take long to get those back in stock. Alrighty, let's get going here. This razor I really like. I like this idea of the what they call, what is it, modified open comb. Got a little bit of that open comb design here, but it's also a closed comb. Really great shave. So that was the Greek festival. And this new location for the farmers market has been really good too. I mentioned before that the farmers market had moved locations, and there's been a lot more traffic, foot traffic. That's been good. It's taken a couple of years, but people are finally starting to come to the farmers market looking for the shave soaps and now the aftershave. So that's exciting. Let's see what else. Oh, Draconis Luna. Draconis Luna is poured. Just waiting on a couple of things. That's going to be out. I haven't actually decided on the exact date, but we're looking around the week of June 12th, somewhere in that area. Not necessarily on the 12th, but on that week, the week of the 12th. I'm very excited about that too. That is a great scent. I talked about that a little bit before. You have that muskiness of Draconis. Not the intense, muskiness of Draconis, but you have that muskiness, but then it kind of goes over towards the aquatic side. It's really unique. It's really great. And the one thing about that I should mention, the aftershave is going to be a little bit stronger for that scent strength. We're going to bump that up a little bit so you get, and the aftershave, our aftershaves last, right now they last a decent amount of time now, but we're going to bump this one up. To really give you that punch of that fragrance. All right, do a quick little rinse. I'm gonna go past number 2. I tell you, man, I really think you could get away with a feather blade in this razor. I really think you can get away with one pass if you really wanted to. But we're gonna do 2. All right, number 2. Pass number 2. And something else I'm gonna do when I release Draconis Luna, I am gonna have some special edition labels. I've already made them. They are sick. Not really so much with the subtle art on this one. I'm kind of getting a little carried away on this one, but that's all right. It's fun. What was I saying? The labels. We're going to have some special edition labels for Draconis and Draconis Ignis. Kind of along the lines of the Draconis Luna label, which I know you've all seen that one. But once that's released, that's when I'll show the special edition labels for the other 2. Just, it's fun. That's the only reason I'm doing it. It's fun. Like I always say, you got to have fun with this because it's a ton of work to run a small business, especially when you're making the product. It's a ton of work, and you got to have fun when you can, where you can. If that means just having some fun with some labels, and that's what you do. All right, pass number 2. And another thing I'm working on, we are going to be we're working on getting samples set up to be sold on the website. Shave soap samples. Just the shave soaps, no aftershaves. I wanted to do aftershaves too, but I just one thing at a time. That's what Sadie keeps telling me. She goes, just one thing at a time. Slow down. So the idea for that is I already have part of it built on the website. There'll be a listing for shave soap samples. And you'll just go there, click on that, and there'll be a drop-down menu. Now, not everything is going to have a sample, but a lot of them are. And one of the things I'm waiting on is labels. I ran out of labels last night. I thought I had enough labels. I thought I had another pack, but that wasn't the right pack. That was a pack of labels. They were a little bit bigger than the sample labels for something that Sadie's working on. So I'm just waiting for those to show up so I can keep going with those. But they'll be big enough for you to get, 3-4 shaves, just, enough for you to try the soap out and see how you like the scent. It's something people have been asking us about for a while, so you're gonna go ahead and do it. If you bought from us recently, you've already gotten the little samples in your package. We're still going to do that. As long as we have them, we're still going to throw samples in when you order. But this way, you'll be able to create your own sample pack. You can, if you buy a soap and you want to try something else out, you can just buy a sample. So hopefully in the next couple of weeks, I'd like to have that ready to go by the time Draconis Luna drops, but we'll see. Making those samples is very tedious. So we'll see if I can make that happen. I think we're good. All right, we're just going to do a final rinse and then we'll do a recap. All right. Do a little aftershave here and then we'll do our recap. I still love this original one. Still love the original. Clean some of this up here real quick. All right. Soap. Bay Rum. Original Bay Rum. You just saw the Bay Rum splash. Razor on accoutrements. DE5 with an Astra SP blade. Fine accoutrements bowl. Look at all that lather in there. Do another 2-3 passes. And fine accoutrements brush. Everything in this shave is available on our website. I'll put links down below if you want to check it out. Other than that, that's it, guys. Enjoy your weekend, and I will see you next time. Take care.